Okay, so next we have Jadyn and Kameron.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember seeing a lot of Kameron.
We have not. This is the first full performance.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't even know how to say Cameron's last name until tonight.
Yeah, I was like,
because he been clip.
Been?
Clip.
Good looking kid. I love, like, you know, some people just have just a really wonderful disposition.
Yes.
He seemed like he was just so happy to be there.
Yes.
Right?
Great
like
personality.
Great personality. Like, and it showed in his singing too.
Yeah.
Jadyn sang Keep Holding On by Avril Lavigne.
There's nothing you can say, there's nothing you can do, and there's no other way when it comes to the truth. So keep holding on, 'cause you know me blue.
And Kameron sang Say You Won't Go, James Arthur. That's a big song.
Say You Won't Let Go.
Say You Won't Let Go. Excuse me, James Arthur.
Yeah.
Arthur. I always pronounce that name wrong.
Yeah.
I wanna stay with you until we're growing old. Just say you won't go. Just say you won't go.
Jadyn, I'm glad I learned in the Be Real that she was a musical theater person. Like that was her foundation, because she has a way of really putting you under her spell. Like, it's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah.
Like, it's I don't know if it's her look, I don't know if it's the way she looks at the camera, but some people just bring you in.
Yeah.
And I think that is definitely Jadyn's superpower. Jadyn, the great thing about Jadyn is she is now. She is singing now. She's the Olivia Rodrigo. She's the Dove Cameron. She is the what's the girl's name who opened for Taylor Swift?
Sabrina.
She's Sabrina Carpenter. She is the now.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about her, because to me, we need to hear what music is today.
Yeah.
And that's where she is. You know, is it the perfect vocal? No. Was she a little pitchy in the beginning? Just a little bit. But then, oh, okay. Well, then I got to go back and hear it in my good ears.
You really do.
I thought the chorus of this song, like the part that everyone knows of this song, was just fantastic. Yeah, I love the way, like, she styles all her own, and it's a very now. So taking a song like Avril, which is what's this song now? Probably 25 years old.
Oh God, don't age this.
Which is crazy, because Avril is still very young. But and bringing it with a now voice, I love what I heard. I really do. I want to hear. I want to hear her sing a song that's even older. I want to hear her sing a song from like the 70s or 80s to see what she's going to do with that.
I would love that.
Because I have a feeling. Jadyn, like, your voice will shine, and you will see the uniqueness of your voice if you take a much older genre and combine it with how you sing like the singers of today.
Yeah.
Because you don't sound like any of them, but you have the sound of the singers of today, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I hope we get to hear more of you with older stuff.
I like
some of your daddy's music.
I know that's right. Tell him to pull out his 8 tracks.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I have. Really good job, Jadyn. Really good job, Stephanie.
This was her best performance of the competition. I feel like she really took Michael's advice to just shake the nerves and really believe in herself. And that's what I heard. I feel like she has an Avril-esque quality to her voice, but hers is a little more bright and light and a little less angsty than Avril. So I really like this song on her throat. She has got an alternative rock pop leaning voice with like a twinkly side to it as well.
Yeah.
This is another one of the little weird intricacies about me, at least for Jadyn. I love the way that she performs. She performs in a very raw and like just very authentic way, just kind of leaning over and just kind of just being, and I think that's part of what draws her in. She has a face that the camera loves. That is
Oh,
undeniable. The camera loves her.
gorgeous, gorgeous. It's a very Billie Eilish type face.
Yeah,
Like
it's
like the camera's just like you're transfixed. Like you can't
exactly.
not look, right?
Exactly. Exactly. And I think there's a way about her as she performs that's very disarming. That's very like just open and inviting and disarming because she looks like she could be intimidating because it looks like she's so talented, she's got the look, but she's so humble and so inviting. That's the aura I get from her. Here's what I want to say though. NBC's The Voice, you are doing Jadyn a disservice by continuing to cut to her daddy in the audience, okay? It's making it seem as if she is getting through not based on her vocal, but based on the narrative that we want to put her through because her daddy is Brian. And I don't believe that in either one of them wants this. And, I don't want to discourage Brian from being in the audience. He's supporting his daughter. But I think, and I know that there have been some not so positive comments about Jadyn. I think I haven't really seen them because I don't really scroll through the comments of what's on the Voices videos and such. What I can gather though is that I think the narrative might be that she keeps going through because her dad made it far in the competition. And it does not help NBC's The Voice. It does not help this narrative that they don't want when you continue to cut to Brian. It's not helpful and she don't need it. Let me say that. She don't need it because based on her voice and especially based on this performance, she earned her way to where, spoiler, she's going. She don't need y'all's help. She don't need y'all's false narrative. And she does not need the negativity that might be brought about based on this narrative. So stop, please.
Thank you, Stephanie, for stating that. Thank you. Because it's true. She's there on her own merit.
That's right.
All right. So we have Kameron. And the first thing I wrote, Stephanie, I was like, I just love his vibe. Just
I love him. Yes.
And Kameron, I have basically the same notes that the coaches had. All you got to do is just give that falsetto a little bit more air.
Yes.
Easier said than done.
Yes.
But like you're gonna almost need to take a bigger, deeper breath. Not from your chest, but from your diaphragm down here below. And once, because it's there. It's a gorgeous voice. It's a gorgeous falsetto. But to give it that additional sound, and it'll cut through the nerves.
Yes.
Just some words of advice: you need to attack a song.
Yes.
And the only way you're going to get through the parts of the song that make you nervous is if you take the mentality of attacking.
Yes.
I said there is a purity behind his tone, sound, and performance that I just love. It's stripped down. It's here I am. Take me or leave me. And it's just another performance that came off very earnest.
Yes.
Stephanie?
Yes. Okay. Like we said, this was our first real experience with Kameron. And I was like, and why had we not seen more of him? Because his personality was just stellar. Like I really wanted to see more of him. I love this song, so I was like, okay. But I got very nervous when he said that this song makes him nervous because of the falsetto. My advice would have been, let's not do this song because I'm gonna need you to go through. And
Yeah.
if the song already kind of makes you a little bit nervous, I understand wanting to work on your artistry, but brother, we trying to make it through. And this is a hard scenario and a hard space to try to work through a part of your voice that might be a little bit on the weaker side when you are in a high stress situation. And the part that was the struggle was the falsetto part in the chorus, which is one of the defining parts of the song. So where are people really going to have their ear listening for multiple reasons? One, if they know the song because they love this part, but also when you say that this is the part of the song that is a struggle for you. Our ears are here. What I heard in those areas of the song was that, like you were saying, it just wasn't supported. To be honest, I would have to go back to actually listen to see if it was pitchy, because what was missing for me was volume. It was just so much lower in volume than the rest of the song. But here was something interesting. He sang that part in his full voice. He sang that part in his chest voice. And I was like, well, if you can do that, then I know you can get up there with your falsetto. I loved his voice. Like when he started in them verses, I was like, come on, Lowe's. Like the texture, the clarity, the brightness of his voice. I was like, oh, there was a little bit of R&B leaning in there too. You hear that? I heard some R&B in that throat. I said, but wait a minute. I wanted you to sing another song so I could hear more of that throat. And to not hear you be psyched out by that falsetto part. So overall, I loved hearing his voice. I loved hearing what he had to offer. I just wish you might have picked a different song.
Yeah, no, I agree. All right, so our final performance was
I guess we made it clear. I don't know if we did. Jadyn did go through.
Yeah, Jaden went through.
Yes.